All right, welcome to the horror game one shot. I'm going to be the ST of this beautiful thing. Hopefully, we have the lights off. It's dark, it's spooky, and everybody's ready to be scared. And tonight, I have with me
Vamp Vixen. I'll be playing Vivian.
I am Blue, or Blue Jay, and I will be playing Adam, the adolescent punk.
Hi, I'm Steven. I'll be playing Jim.
I am Slime Master, and I will be playing Damien.
And Ichigo, and I will be playing Weaver Savage, the suave bartender.
All right.
The poor unlucky bastard.
So, our players have all won a magical contest to spend Halloween on a spooky island where they can just have fun and do what they want. Now, Freddy Krueger brought them across on the ferry, and it's about an hour and a half across the ocean to this island. This island only has one occupant, and that is Jason Voorhees. He runs the lighthouse on the top of the island, which is about a 30 to 45 minute walk through the woods up to the lighthouse. But there is a nice 2-story, 5-room, 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 2-story cabin that is ran by generators on the island. So,
Of course.
you have 4 days on the island to yourself. The only contact with the mainland is a radio in the cabin. So, Freddy drops you off on the island, helps you with your luggage. Go ahead and have some RP interactions, why don't you?
Yes, mother, I will carry the luggage.
Well, you're such a darling.
Freddy, you
Not
really
like you.
should think about filing those back. They look like knives.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. Which way to the cabin?
To your left, my lady.
My lady. That's funny.
Well,
Weaver chops up. Is there any drinks at the house?
fully stocked bar with a karaoke machine, a fireplace. Unfortunately, there is no TV on the island, but you guys should have a fantastic getaway.
That sounds fantastic.
I had karaoke machine. This is gonna be fun.
I heard bar. That'll be.
Oh, great. We have one of
Weaver-
those people.
Goes straight to the bar. He takes his stuff with him and starts going to the bar.
All right. You head in. It's a nice log, old-fashioned, but modern-made log cabin. It's 2 stories. You can tell they used concrete and for the foundation, and the outside of the wall. It may be made out of log, but it's not all the way logged through. There is drywall and stuff on the inside. It's well decorated. The main entrance opens up into a great foyer. There's one of those chandeliers that dangle from the top. There's 2 stairways on your left and right side that lead up. The dining room is straight back. To your left is a living room or den area, big enough to fit more than 6. And to your right is the bar, the cigars, and all your hangout for drinking and smoking privileges. Upstairs are all your rooms. Some with fireplaces, some with not. Some with 2 beds, some with 1.
I immediately just drop my stuff behind the bar, start setting up as if it's my old bartender job, and start mixing drinks immediately.
All right.
I'm sure that my mother is currently pressuring me not to have any drinks as she is trying to get me to go upstairs. Or as I'm trying to get upstairs.
Come on, dear. Let's pick our rooms. Come on. Come on.
I'm gonna head straight upstairs, pick my room, and get settled in.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm following them to my room.
All right. Freddy beeps the horn on the boat, and the barge takes off. The ferry crosses the water, leaving you here for 4 days.
I already missed the boat.
It is a beautiful sunny day.
So,
You each get to select a room that you
having
want.
settled in, I'm gonna walk out of my room and walk down to the bar.
All right.
I pick a room with a single bed
Hey,
and
Barky,
fireplace.
anything good to drink?
Obviously, I have to take a 2-bedroom room because I don't want to sleep in the same bed as my mother. She's already too close, as is.
Yep. You guys take a nice 2-bedroom or a 2-bedroom.
And the Weaver says, "Mr. Savage," and then he starts mixing up a drink for you.
Well, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Savage.
He nods his head.
How long have you been a barkeep?
Alright, mother, I get it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to go outside now. You don't have to worry, nothing will happen.
Stay away from the water. I don't want you going swimming without somebody out there to watch you. There's no lifeguards here.
Yes, mother.
I'm gonna run
As
into
if I
Adam
would,
in the
it would
hallway.
be possible to swim back anyway.
About 4 years.
So Vivian's gonna run into Adam in the hall.
Oh, hello.
Hey, you look like you might have a little herbage on you. Is it true?
Are you kidding? My mother would have confiscated that long ago.
Ah, that's a shame. Alright,
Yep.
well,
Sorry I couldn't help you, man.
no, that's quite alright. I'll find it somewhere else.
Hitting a
If you
16
do,
year.
please let me know.
She
Don't
skips
let my,
down-
not in my front of my
Skips
mother,
down
please.
to the downstairs.
4 years, you say, Mr. Savage.
I immediately start serving it.
I've also headed downstairs, but I'm heading for the front door.
All right.
So then I'll probably just be.
I asked the kid if he wants a drink.
As he
My
walks out
mother-
the run door.
Yeah.
My
does he want a
mother,
drink?
if my mother caught me, she would kill me. And probably you. Probably you first, though.
Don't get
Well, you
caught.
can have your mother killing the barkeep now, can we?
All I say is, don't get caught.
Not the most moral group we have here, ladies and gentlemen.
Obviously.
So Vivian's gonna head over to the little area where she cigars and snoop around, see if there's anything there.
All right. I think somebody else was trying to do something as well. I barely heard him.
Yeah, I was just trying to wander through the foyer and just kind of get a feel for the place itself, like the style and any artwork on the walls.
The foyer has 4 windows in front, 2 by the main by the entrance that leads into the main hallway. Then there's like a little wall with just some deer head on there. 2 more windows, and then the wall turns and there's a fireplace. Another window next to it, and then it leads back into the kitchen area. There's 2 sofas and a lazy boy. and a nice rug. There's also a chandelier in there.
Is that kitchen area connected to the bar?
The kitchen area is connected to all 3 rooms. It's connected to the living room, our dining room, the living room, our den, and it's connected to the hallway that leads outside and upstairs, and it's also connected to the den.
So it sounds like the kitchen's like the center of the house.
The kitchen is the main part of the house, yes.
While I'm outside, I am actually searching the perimeter of the house. I'm looking at where the windows land. I'm also looking at the I don't do this or I'm doing this particularly because I'm just probably because I'm looking for trouble or maybe want to escape in the middle of the night, and I just want to know my best way out.
It's pretty sandy out. There's not much grass around the house until you get behind it. Behind it, there is a trail that seems to lead up towards the giant lighthouse that's quite a distance away. And the rest of it is kind of swampy jungle. Kind of spooky.
Is there any back door?
There is a back door that leads out from the kitchen. And further back, there is a barn shed type thing with these loud noises coming from it.
I probably recall maybe something being said about generators, considering that Kruger was the one that said it, I believe, the boatman. And I don't see any generators out here, right? So it's probably safe to say that those are where the generators are located.
Yes, that would be where the generators would be located.
So, I'm also gonna take a quick peek inside there.
There is like 3 generators, and there are stacks of bottled water.
Interesting. I guess it's in case of an emergency. I don't see any emergency rations or anything out here.
You do
so
not see
it's
any
just the water.
emergency rations out there. No, just the water.
Okay. So I'm gonna head back to the house and complete my perimeter.
All right.
I'll take one of them, and I'll start taking out the tobacco, and then I'll dip it in my pocket and put my own herbage. It's the only amount I have. That's why I was asking for more, and I make my own little blunt there.
All right.
You have less than an ounce of marijuana. You are out of marijuana.
Right?
Oh, there goes your free composure check.
I'll walk by on my way to the bar and just kind of sniff it. It smells like a Sublime concert.
Sublime concert.
You know it.
It's
So,
part of the mixing, sir.
It's Savage, right?
Mr. Savage.
Oh, Mr. Savage. Okay, Mr. Savage. Give me something special. Show me what you got.
Alright. I'll make something special. Something with a bit more kick than most drinks. A special brand of my own making.
Oh my.
Woo! Man, this is
So you spiked the drink,
Got it.
basically. Okay.
kick to it. Nice.
All right. As the conversation is picking up inside, Adam starts to make his way around to head back in when a blade flies past him and slams into the ground, cutting the head of a snake off. You turn around, and there's a man in a long sleeve shirt walking towards you.
Thanks, I guess.
There's not much here on this island but snakes. You need to watch where you're going, youngster.
I'll certainly try my best to keep an eye out for that.
He walks over and picks up his knife. Picks up the snake.
And you are?
Jason Voorhees. I work up at the lighthouse. I'm just coming down here to make sure you guys are all tucked in and ready. Where's your parents, boy?
Inside.
Mm-hmm. And he'll walk in carrying the snake and the knife in his hand.
I'm assuming that I walked in after him, kind of looking a bit suspicious at him. Not sure I quite trust the man.
Greetings, everybody. I see you guys have made yourselves at home.
Indeed.
Is
Yep.
Is that
One
a-
drink done already.
is that a snake?
Well, yes, the youngster out there just about got his ankle bit, and it would have cut the trip quite short, I would think. These water moxicans, they're not usually friendly. We do have a freshwater pond about maybe a 20-25 hike through the woods there. You just head straight back through the woods and you can have a freshwater swim. Just make sure you keep an eye out for them water moccasins. They don't much like the salt water, but God only knows how they got here on the island to begin with. But snakes and rats are what we got plenty of.
Oh.
So, I come down here to greet all of you. Nice to meet you. I'm Jason Voorhees. I run the lighthouse. Need anything, just hit me up, or else stay the fuck away. It don't matter to me. Now, I'm here to tell you... Wait a minute. He reaches into his breast pocket and pulls out a card. Welcome. There is plenty of food and supplies in the kitchen. You are to cook yourselves, of course, because I don't do that. Maybe the Missa here will do it. I'm not sure. But in case of an emergency, there is a radio in the front room over there. He points to his left. Right in the den there. Yeah, so nice to meet all of you. Stay out of my hair, I'll stay out of yours. Enjoy your vacation. Goodbye. He turns to walk away.
You know, it's not much of a vacation if we gotta do everything ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Congratulations.
We're supposed... yes, but we're supposed to enjoy the environment. How spooky and creepy and uninteresting it is.
We want a location, not a vacation.
Yeah. Cheers to location.
Alright.
I'm just doing the standard
Vacation
bartender.
just started.
Cheers.
I'm doing the standard bartender cleaning the glass.
Alright. Your mother walks down and walks over to the bar. I'll have a martini, please.
Coming right up, ma'am. I do some parlor tricks, and then she gets a martini.
Alright. So what are the plans, guys?
Let's get some karaoke on. Yeah. Mrs.
I sit in one of the...
Kid's
Cunning.
mom. Kid's mom. You.
Yes.
You know how to cook, right?
Oh, I've been known to cook a little bit, yeah.
Well, that's good, because I ain't got those skills, you know what I mean?
Well, I am definitely not here to cook for you. So you'll probably starve unless you learn to cook. But I will go see what they have.
Maybe they got some, like, can of beans we could just pop in the microwave or something.
Food costs use extra.
Alright. So,
This is gonna be wonderful time. My mom's already making enemies.
The den is where the radio and the karaoke machine are. So you guys spend the rest of the day swimming. If you want to swim in the ocean, if you want to hike to the lake, if you want to just get high and get drunk, that's fine as well. You probably cook your meals and everything. And the sun begins to go down. What do you guys do this evening?
I've been staring at everyone. Well, not everyone, but I've been like kind of quiet and sitting in the corner, very observing.
So let's go through, starting from left to right, and describe what your character looks like. Vivian, will you please start us off?
Alright, well, Vivian, she's just wearing a standard pair of jeans that's been, ripped up at the knees. She's got a black tank on. Her nose is pierced. She's got a few piercings running down her left ear, basically from top to bottom. And then her whole left arm is sleeved, and she's got leather like bracelets and things on her right arm. And she's, typical black hair, punk grunge type. And she's just chill. You could tell that she smokes a lot, and not of the cigarette variety.
Alright, and that would, I believe, come to me. I am dressed fairly respectably, probably because of my mother. I'm wearing a new pair of blue jeans and a black t-shirt, but it looks a bit bulky underneath. He might be wearing a bit of something underneath, trying to get it by his mother. And he does have green hair on his right side. And he normally would put that or do something with that, but again, his mother probably forced him to put that down.
And Jim is probably just a kind of standard working class looking guy. He's got jeans and like a button up short sleeve flannel, olive skin complected, dark curly hair, and maybe a mustache.
Okay, goes to me next. Damien he's a pretty average height, not too tall, not too short. He has medium length, black wavy hair. He's got a pretty pale complexion. He has strikingly pale blue eyes. And that's pretty casual, loose fit and he's got an open shirt on, black t-shirt with some kind of quippy tag on the front, black jeans on, and a black pair of boots.
And that leaves Weaver. Weaver is a long-haired and a ponytail that, and he's wearing a nice long dress shirt with some dress shoes and some boots on. And if you look closely, you can actually see what it looks like a long scarf just peeking out from the nice dress shirt as he has it a little unbuttoned.
All right. The sun has gone down, and everybody's in for the evening, or they're out smoking, when they hear what sounds to be a loud chopper heading towards the island from outside. What do you guys do?
I go outside and look at it.
Yeah, I'm already outside on the porch smoking a cigar, so I'll be taking a peek.
All right. Anybody else?
I'm gonna be at the window.
I'll step out to go catch a look at the chopper.
I probably don't care because as I am cooking myself dinner.
It's just an odd sound for a chopper to be over the island.
Yeah,
All right.
it's just for me. It's like, but I'm used to in the city life where there's a bunch of choppers always flying about.
Yeah. All right. As those who look out the window look up at the chopper, it is on fire and heading straight for the island, but it's coming in very fast. And it gets probably about 30 feet away when it crashes. Boom! It explodes. The chopper falls. Pieces rain down from the sky. One of them strikes the shed out back, and then you hear another about 20-25 feet into the back of the woods. What do you do?
Oh, shit.
Well, at
You
least
guys are seeing...
Sorry, was it Vivian?
Yeah.
And I'd say, hey, go inside, see if there's any first aid kit behind the bar or anywhere around. And start heading towards the crash site.
You got it, dude.
All right. Vivian.
I'm gonna
darts
head
into
towards the
house.
shed.
You head towards the shed. It is on fire, ablaze. It looks like one of the blades from the chopper had impacted one of the gas drums that were in there to refill the generators, and it exploded the whole thing. There will be no power on the island tonight. And it's burning quite well and quite heavily. But it does look like the explosions have been dealt with. And you, my friend, you run into the woods. Doosh, doosh, doosh. You hear a small scream coming from the chopper area. And you see a guy, or what you think could be a guy. He's pretty burnt, crawling his way out of the wreckage. Tsh, tsh.
Okay, I'd like to try to get a closer look at him and see if there's anything I can do. I pictured Jim was actually an EMT and was hoping to see if there's any first aid I could offer.
All right. He's pretty close to the fire, so if you're going to run down and grab him and try to help him up, you know that it's going to be a very difficult challenge. But if you say your character's brave enough, he's going for it.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
All right. It's the fire and the explosion has cleared out a lot of the vegetation. So you run over and you slide through the dirt down to him. You reach down and you grab him underneath his arms. And as you go to lift up, the flesh that was burnt just peels off into your hand. And you got like this burnt flesh just in your hands. And he lets out a gurgling scream as you rip the top layer of his flesh off. By accident, of course.
Those don't have to come off anyway.
So you hold on to the flesh. What do you do with it?
Well, I'm going to discard the flesh and hope to try to stem some of the blood. Like maybe take off my top shirt to see if I can...
All right. It's very bright and very hot where you are, but as an EMT, I need you to go ahead and give me a medicines check. That will be your medicine plus your intelligence.
Okay, let's see. All right, it's a total of 5. So I would
just roll 5 dice. Just click down at the bottom.
see, did I do that
You
right?
believe he is dead.
Oh,
He stopped moving, stopped screaming. The heat is really intense.
okay. I'll just take a cursory glance, see if there was maybe a co-pilot, and if not, then I'm going to get out of the hot zone.
If there was, he was not in there.
All right, I'll head back for the cabin then.
All right. Which character are you?
I am Jim Watts.
Jim Watts. And in Roll20 you are
Oh, Steven.
Steven. All right. What's everybody else doing?
Well,
I
I've
went
already
inside
informed
to
you.
look for the thing.
All right.
I'm gonna regroup with everyone and inform them that the generators are totally and completely fucked.
All right. So do you run back in the house, or do you run where Vivian and Steven is?
I run back in the house because that's where the rest should be, aside from Vivian and Jim.
Okay. So you run in the house and inform them what's going on. Your mother is strangling Adam. Get away from the window! Oh my God, this can't be happening.
Yes, mother. And there's a radio over there. Maybe you should do something with it.
All right. Vivian,
Yep.
you get to the crater and you see. Crap! I already forgot your damn name.
Jim.
You see Jim crawling out of the mini crater where the chopper crashed. He's got blood and gore all over his hands. The dirt is sticking to him and stuff, and you see that there is a dead body behind him.
What'd you do, man?
I tried to help, but I think there was no. I think he was pretty much dead as soon as he landed. Didn't have much of a health chance.
So that's his blood, not yours?
Yeah. That's all.
Okay.
that.
So I
Mine
guess
smells
we
better.
don't need this then. I found it though.
Well, you never know. That might come in handy. Thanks for finding it. I'm sure we'll need it at some point, maybe.
Sure. So I guess we should head back in and tell the others that this guy's dead.
Yeah, or maybe head up to the lighthouse and let what was his name, Voorhees know.
Well, maybe we should get some flashlights or something first before we take
Yeah.
that trip.
That's a good idea. And he probably saw the same light show we did.
Yeah, he'll probably be on his way down here. I think he screwed something up.
So I guess we mosey on back to the cabin.
All right. What's everybody doing back in the cabin when they walk in?
I'm trying to get my mother to leave me alone by convincing her to do something with the radio.
Searching for some kind of light. Obviously holding something off to my side. I don't know if people can tell what I'm carrying. In the darkness.
I have pulled out my cell phone and do have a light on that.
Do you ever look at Weaver's direction?
No, I'm very, very interested at what's outside.
Okay, then yeah, then I don't.
There
feel
was
the-
explosions. There's a flaming chopper. That's so very interesting. I thought this was going to be a boring trip.
Yeah, I don't feel the need to tell you then.
My character is basically scouring the house with what little light there is, trying to find flashlights, maybe candles.
Glow sticks.
All right. This
Yeah,
is where
glow sticks.
this is where yes and come into play. So if you want to say you find a flashlight, you say you found a flashlight.
All right. Eventually, scrounging around some glow sticks and flashlights, I toss one over to. What was your name again?
Damien.
Damien. Yeah, Damien. I toss one over to Damien, and if you turn it on, and do you look at Weaver?
Yep, turn it down, look
You
straight
see
at
with one
Weaver.
hand a shotgun, just carrying it around over his lean over his shoulder, like at the almost at the ready, but it's kind of aiming backwards right now.
I'm just gonna look at you for a while and I'll just say, I'm not even gonna ask.
Someone shot down the helicopter. Might not be too friendly.
I would like
What
to
do you mean
ask what my
shot down?
mother's.
What do you mean shot down the helicopter? Something
Worst
shot it
case-
down?
Worst case, something shot it down. Other case, it had a mishap. Either way, better to be prepared.
Well, the radio's dead. It's not working. It's not working at all.
Lady,
What do we do?
calm down. And I give her the puppy eye look.
You do the puppy dog persuasion.
Yes, I give her the puppy eye. Yes.
All right.
Calm her down.
It works.
I see the shed's on fire. I don't notice any of this. I turn around. There's a shotgun. Holy shit.
And you see your mother quiet. Blessed quietness.
She runs
That's
over,
the first time that anyone has ever been able to do that.
She runs over, puts her arms around Adam, and is holding him close as she's looking around quiet to everybody else.
So, now that I have a flashlight, I'm gonna go over to the radio, try and figure out what's wrong with it.
No power.
Will this be a computer's check for technology?
You figure it out. There's just no power.
Oh yeah.
There's just
I know.
no power.
I was just wondering, is that a catch-20 for all technology?
Sure.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna see if I can angle it with, see if I can hook it up to batteries or something to get some kind of use out of it.
All right.
Basically, gonna take it apart.
Doing so, you realize that it will probably kill 2 or more flashlights to just get a little bit of a signal going. And it's not 100% guaranteed. So it's a catch-22. Do you want to try to call for help, or do you want to keep the batteries to the flashlights?
Yeah.
You
Well.
could always use a potato.
If we want to send out
I
an
could probably put something together.
I mean,
if we want to send an
theory,
SOS,
boss.
we should probably head towards the lighthouse.
Weaver nods his head at the kid. Yeah, we'll keep it as a backup plan. And pretty much takes the radio with him.
The radio is it's the size of a stereo.
Ooh.
Yeah, big CB.
It's a ham radio, basically. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not working, she said. But she probably doesn't have the computer skill to use it. Nor do I, for that matter.
Yep, it's most definitely not working.
We'll come back to it if it becomes pressing. I guess we could start making our way to the lighthouse, unless the
What?
rest of you
Are
want
you
to
sure you
scout
guys
around.
want to go all the way up there?
So we're gonna traipse through the woods at night. Awesome.
yeah.
We might want.
I'm
We
gonna
could
trace
wait
through
until
the woods at
morning.
night.
Do remember that there are snakes in the area, and snakes are more nocturnal most oftentimes.
Weaver tilts his head and says, correct you are, son.
Science class is really paying off for you, dude.
Yes, 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 it is. Biology was last year, though, so don't get. They'll probably forget everything soon.
Stay in school.
I was just saying maybe not all of us should go. Maybe just 1 or 2.
For now, let's wait for the other 2 to return.
Yeah. Before we decide anything, I think it's going to require everyone.
Where did the other 2 go? Sorry, I must have missed that.
Yeah, I missed that too.
They went to check out the helicopter.
I think they're back.
We
That-
both
they're back?
came back
Okay.
already. Yeah.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah.
In that case, Weaver rolls and puts on his thinking face, really.
Well, I don't think we should be in small groups, possibly. But maybe. It would bring... Okay, so here's the benefit of going in a small group. It would probably be faster to go through the woods. But...
A tree that was on fire collapsed.
I'm gonna look out and look at the fire. Is it spreading towards the house?
It's not spreading at all. It's just what was on
Okay.
fire. There was some
Okay.
maybe some fuel from the drums, from the shed and stuff like that.
Is the shed still on fire?
The shed is definitely still on fire, but it's a fuel
Okay.
fire, meaning it'll burn out
Yeah.
eventually.
So I'm thinking this kid's strategies are based off of video games. Am I right?
Yes, well, somewhat. Anyway, the second
Shush,
Part
honey.
of the-
Honey, quiet, quiet. The adults are talking now, okay?
We should rest until morning at least. One of us should keep an eye out, just in case somebody decides to check in on us or someone's searching for
But
survivors.
yeah, I'm sure they radioed for help before they crashed, right? They surely didn't get shot down.
Like I said, worst case scenario. Chances of that are slim to none. But it's nice to be prepared in case something happens.
Come on, Adam. Let's go to bed. Let's go to our room. Come on.
And keep the windows closed. And
That
locked.
would be a wise
Adam,
idea.
Adam looks very, very unimpressed as he's being dragged away by his mother.
All right. She will keep the windows closed, lock the door,
Lock to the windows too.
lock the windows,
Yeah.
and you guys are in for the night. As mother
Yeah,
says.
Weaver tries to set up a night watch with one of the other two men.
Yeah, I'll help out with that.
Mhm.
I just have to wash this stuff off my hands.
Hey, Mr. Savage, could you maybe make me a nightcap? No?
I will take one as well.
Well, look at
I'm a
there.
bartender, not a nanny. You'll have to find one yourself.
Okay. So she takes down 2 glasses, throws some ice in it, 'cause before the night ice melts, I guess, and pours whatever brown liquor's there, and she passes one over to Damien. Cheers!
Cheers, and to your health.
So who's staying up and who's going to bed?
Jim will stay up.
Weaver
Vivian's
stay
going to bed.
for Weaver will take the first watch.
All right.
Damien's
Adam
gonna
was forced
stay
to
up.
go to bed.
All right. Adam goes to sleep. Vivian goes to sleep. Who's taking first? Ichigo goes to sleep, or
Yep.
Ichigo is staying up?
First watch.
You're taking first watch. Who's taking second
Yep.
watch?
I will. Jim, Steven.
All right. So everybody goes to sleep. Steven, you come down to relieve. Damien, is it? Right?
Weaver.
Weaver. You come down to relieve Weaver of his watch. Weaver, how are you sitting or looking out the window? What are you doing?
I'm mostly standing, keeping an eye out the windows, maybe pacing to other windows, keeping an eye out on all, like going to window, just keeping the shotgun over his shoulder, making sure it's not pointed straight up or straight down. Really.
All right, Steven, you
Yes.
enter the room and that's what you see.
All right, I'll just ask. So, all quiet on the western front?
Mm-hmm. It says, know how to use a gun?
More or less. The fire's still burning?
It's very light. The barn has already burnt down because it was just fuel, but there's just a little bit of fuel left in the. There was stuff to burn in the chopper, so there's just a little bit of fire out there.
And Weaver will point towards the bar. It says, made a little something to help you stay up.
No, thanks.
Should
Sure.
keep you wide-eyed for the rest of the night.
All right.
Any hands you the shotgun and goes upstairs.
No, he does not. As Steven takes the shotgun, he smiles with a grim, evil glance. Steven,
Yes.
you are the monster. You have been infected with the thing. You must now attack him.
Alrighty.
You
And I
have the shotgun away from him, and you now may take him out of the picture. This will be a battle, but you get first shot. What do you do?
I think first, well, okay, as the monster, am I just after bloodlust, or do I enjoy suffering?
You want to survive, so you want to take out any other organisms that are a threat to you. These other survivors are a threat to you. You want to be the only one left on the island, or you want to infect them so that they become another organism like you. The creature is based off The Thing, the movie The Thing, but it is not the fire that is vulnerable to you. I mean, it will have an effect on you, but it's not the thing that will ultimately destroy you. It could, but obviously it didn't help for the people on the chopper.
Do I know how to infect other people?
You just have to have blood contact on them,
Okay.
and it takes a little bit of incubation time.
Then, first things first, I will try to blast a decent shotgun blast into his chest.
All right. If you do that, you know you will wake up the others.
That is an excellent point. But I'm going to risk it.
All right. Roll
I'm going. Yeah.
Go ahead. What are you doing? You taking the dodge action?
I'm going to try to wrest the shotgun back.
So are you going to try to take the shotgun back on your time, or are you going to take a dodge action? You can only do one or the other.
Dodge. Yeah, dodge.
All right. So for your dice pool, you're going to take away 6 dice from your firearms and dexterity.
That would leave me with a chance die.
So just roll 1 dice.
Alrighty.
A shot goes wild. Everybody else, you're going to get to roll a composure plus resolve to see if you wake up from the shotgun blast.
Any modifiers?
Wow, that was super effective.
Yeah. Hey. Hey.
That pothead rose.
Yeah, I know. That's what that was.
I had the most dice, and I got nothing.
Well,
That
I'm
sucks.
already awake because I have 5 dices, but it doesn't really
True.
apply to me.
Yeah.
All right, so the others sleep. Vanessa, you heard a gunshot and it brought you up dead out of the wake. I mean, potheads are usually paranoid, but damn.
Well, I wanted to try and escape, but this happened before I actually was able to like whisper it. But too late now.
What was that?
All right, downstairs, it's your turn to try to wrestle the shotgun away from this guy who just randomly tried to take a shot at you.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to take that gun back.
All right, so
Any chance I might get a chance to try to bluff my way into, oh man, the safety's...
if that's the way you want to try it, but he's going to try to get the gun back first.
Okay.
So that's going to be a strength plus, I'll say, athletics.
Well, just one dice. 1 dice. Is it gonna roll it? Doesn't look like it's rolling it. Let's click it again.
Sometimes a box pops up
Oh, there we
asking
go.
for a modifier.
Now it popped up. No modifiers.
No modifiers.
All right. Hey!
Crit success. You ripped the gun away from him. All right. New turn order downstairs. You are free to try to bluff. Vivian, what do you do?
I'll stealth out of the room and slowly make my way downstairs
All right.
towards the noise.
Go ahead and roll me your stealth plus dex. All right. You get to the wall and you look in and you see Damien rip the gun out of James's hands.
Weaver.
Weaver. Out of James's hands. James, it is your turn. What do you do?
All right. Yeah, I'm going to try to bluff and just. Oh man, thank God that missed. Are you okay? We got to make sure the safety's on that thing.
Manipulation plus persuasion, or subterfuge. Sorry,
Subterfuge. Yeah.
subterfuge.
And what is it against for him?
For him, it will be. You go ahead and roll.
Can I spend a willpower?
You can spend a willpower.
Awesome.
We'll say it'll be against your resolve and intelligence.
Oh, well, not so.
I think.
But okay.
Resolve plus. Let me see if there's a skill that would work for it.
Maybe resolve and manipulation.
No.
Or wits. Wits would be, because that's fast talking or recognizing.
All right. Yeah.
Or maybe
do that.
empathy.
Empathy.
Yeah, to understand my motivation.
Yeah, that'll work.
Wits empathy.
Well, it's fine either way. So
yeah, wits
or
and
dice.
empathy.
Okay, that's 4.
Whoever gets
And
the
I
most
put-
successes.
And I don't put a modifier, right? I just click on 5, submit.
Yeah, I think willpower gives you 3 extra dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To roll
Well
off.
then, that's unfortunate.
You
Yeah,
don't. You
there you
don't.
go.
You don't. No, you believe him.
Weaver's like, I'm gonna keep the gun away from you.
Yeah, honestly, I think we should just put it somewhere away. It clearly has a hair. I mean, someone's going to get hurt if we don't keep that.
The gun's being away from you.
You guys have no idea that you're being watched either. So
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
the
a
gun's
natural.
staying away from you.
That'd be a natural.
And he's going to go upstairs watching you. Like, he knows what you said, and he's like, you said on accident, but motherfucker almost just shot me.
all right, Vivian, you see Weaver heading towards you. What do you do?
What just happened?
She breaks stealth.
Yes, I look at you, turn at you, and like the gun's pointing straight at you, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I almost got shot.
Well, if you're pointing at people, I can understand why. Can you not?
He slowly puts the gun, points it like away from you, and says, I'm gonna go to bed now. Jim, try not to shoot anybody else.
Be pretty easy without a gun.
One can hope. One can hope.
Alright, now that I could tell whatever happened didn't affect anybody, I'm gonna go back to bed.
As soon as I pass you, I say, keep an eye on him. Like a low whisper as I'm just passing by you.
I would like to ask why.
Weaver's like, motherfucker shot me. He doesn't trust.
Tried to
he,
shoot.
I'm not trying to shift anything.
But you
I'm
do
just
believe
saying,
that he's...
he on accident, but I think he's, twitchier than he says he is. But funny enough, I'm trusting the ball head to watch the twitchy person.
Yeah,
All right, so do you two go back to bed?
I go back to bed.
Yeah, the door's locked, the windows are closed and locked, and that's about it. The shotgun is leaning against the nightstand, and that's about it.
All right. Everybody goes back to bed. What do you do?
Me?
Yep.
I'm going to start by looking throughout the bottom floor for any bathroom or in the kitchen for
All
medicine.
bathrooms are room bathrooms upstairs.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm sure I would have checked mine out. Is there anything in medicine cabinets, or is it pretty bare?
In your medicine cabinet, there's just the usual aspirin.
Let's see, roughly what time of night is it?
After his watch, it's probably midnight,
Okay.
because you were only going to take 2 shifts.
Yeah. All right, then I'm going to check the kitchen for 2 things: a decent-sized knife and some cleaning fluids.
All right, you are a weapon yourself. All you have to do is mutate.
Oh, okay.
Well,
How does that happen? What do I mutate into? Or is that kind of up to
You
me?
kind of start to... You have to absorb things, so you can go outside and absorb the corpses from the choppers to gain more mass. And then you get to have like bone claws, bone teeth coming out of your stomach. Your head can stretch really long. You have tentacles. Try thinking of something like from Dead Space.
Okay, so my first stop then, I'm just going to sprint straight for that freshwater, find some snake.
All right, so you head out off into the woods. It'll take you a little bit to find snakes and stuff, but you can do that.
And I want to either get bit or be consumed or consume it. However, I get some snake in me.
All right, you'll eventually get some snake in you.
Awesome. And then head over to the helicopter crash, take those 2 bodies and absorb them into me.
All right.
Start doing a bit of mutating, maybe some poisonous fangs, some bone spurs on my back and shoulder, my claws.
All right. So you have enough to mutate into a pretty good sized creature. You have 2 bodies plus some snakes. So we'll say that your lower half elongates, giving you 4 legs. Your top half sprouts up, and your chest opens up into a venomous bite, and you have 6 long biscotti-like infection tentacles, and you have 4 bone claws.
Awesome. Okay. Do I need to mess around with my stats at all?
I will do that for you.
Fantastic.
And you are Jim.
Right.
yeah. Great.
And then
We're starting to get to the nightmare stuff.
I want to head to the roof of the cabin whenever is appropriate.
All right.
And just lightly tap and scratch on the window of...
Is there a chance for me to wake up?
All right. Everybody will need to give me a resolve plus composure,
Sure.
because he is not very stealthy anymore, and he is actually clawing the house to climb.
Hey.
Everyone rolls a 1.
A shotgun does not wake anybody up. A creature climbing up the side of the building, he wakes everybody up.
What the fuck?
What about my mother? Is she still asleep?
No, she'll wake up as well. So you guys hear this, and then silence.
I'm almost died once. I'm taking the shotgun, loading it, and I am me.
Shotgun will hold 6 shots.
All right.
And then you start.
And I'm kicking the door down and just like.
You kick the door open.
Yeah, I kick the door open, and I'm shooting wherever that freaking thing is on the roof.
You don't know it's on the roof.
Okay.
You just heard the noise outside.
Okay, I'm going to where the noise is the most closest. I can inside the house at least.
All right.
Like I'm not going outside, but I'm trying to find the closest.
You'll have to.
It's right here.
You'll have to open your window and look outside.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to wait?
Let me roll some resolve and composure to see how courageous he feels. He feels fucking courageous. He's doing it.
All right. What is everybody else doing?
2 10s.
I'm contemplating whether I want to get in bed again.
All right. Fair.
He's ready. He's going to do this. He's going to kill whoever's fucking doing this.
So,
2 10s.
I really didn't like that noise. I'm going to unlock
Your
the door
mom
to my
stops
room.
you. Don't go out there. What are you, crazy? And she locks the door back.
It's outside, not inside. And I'd rather not be next to the window, thank you.
No. You stay with me. You stay with me.
I'm not staying next to that window, thank you very much. You put me next to it, I'm not going to be next to it.
All right.
That's where that noise just came from.
You guys go out in the hallway and look around. Damien, what are you doing?
So, Damien is gonna go into his suitcase and basically stock up with a bunch of like hidden blades and stuff.
All right, so you go towards your knives. That's
Yep.
everybody, right? I went through everybody.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, Weaver, you open the window. You look out. There's nothing there.
What about damage to the side of the house?
Am I looking up or down?
You look all around, up and down, and
Okay.
you don't see anything. You do see these giant craters in some splinters in the side of the wall. And it's about this time that Damien hears a t-t on his window.
So, now that Damien has his knives all set, they're all hidden up on his body somewhere. He's gonna stealth out of his room.
You're gonna ignore the window?
Oh, I am gonna ignore the window and stealth out of the room.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a Dex and Stealth.
That is 7 dice.
7 dice, Jesus.
All right. You slip out without Adam or his mom noticing you. What does
We're in the middle of bickering.
What does the monster do?
Let's see, I'm still outside his window.
And it doesn't seem like he's coming towards the door or the window.
Do I have any extra sense abilities? Like, do I have heightened smell? Maybe.
No, you do not.
Okay.
You're basically going off a smell because your eyes are kind of blurred over, but you can smell where they are and you can see a little bit.
Okay. So, Weaver's head is outside of his window. Is it on the same side of the house?
No. It's up top. You have 2 in the middle, which would be Vivian and Adam and his parents, and then it would be Vivian and Weaver, and then on the left would be Damien, and on the right would be Adam and his mother, with a spare room somewhere up there.
Okay.
Your room.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And so, can I see into Damien's room? Do I see that he's left?
If you crawl down, you can.
I'll do that. I'll crawl down to take a peek.
All right. Everybody give me a resolve plus composure.
Resolve composure.
Or, sorry. What the hell was it? Yeah, resolve composure could be it, right? To listen?
I don't imagine why composure would be part of that. Or resolve, for that matter.
Yeah.
Maybe presence and wits.
Presence and what?
Wits.
Sure, presence and wits. Sorry.
Not sure about... Wits sounds right, but... Okay.
Hey, I'm taking a guess at it as much as you guys are. Sorry. Only human here.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know this game at all, so... Otherwise I would be.
And I just noticed the change on my character.
Yeah, you're in a killing mode right now.
Did my attributes change any?
Did your what?
Attributes? Like my strength or dexterity?
Oh yeah, sorry. All right. And you gained a little more health.
All right.
All right. So Adam and Vivian, you hear something coming from Damien's room. And the monster looks in and you don't see anything. Or smell anything. Now you can mutate again and lose some things to gain some better eyesight.
I would like to potentially open the door.
To Damien's room? You open the door and peeking through the window, you see this alien creature.
Holy shit!
And as soon as he screams, I just go on full alert and just try to burst through the window and like pounce straight on him. Hopefully getting some cuts from the glass onto me and hopefully to drip some of my blood onto him.
I am dodging. I am so fucking dodging. And do note that he is jumping from across the room.
Yes.
From a vertical surface on the other side.
Let me describe this.
Pinnacles and whatnot.
As you slowly open the door, Adam, you look through the room. The room is dark, but through the window, you see this alien creature, and it seems to notice you. The window shatters in an explosion. The frame shatters and splinters. The wall above, to the side, and beneath the window shatter and explode inward as it charges you.
Shut the door!
It's going to get an attack on you. Brawl plus strength.
Yes.
Weaver's coming
Minus
charging in.
6 dice.
Aw.
Weaver is coming charge back because he is still off that high of I can do this.
All right. It slams into Adam's little shoulder. Adam gets stabbed through the side with one of these bone appendages and lifted up in the air as he lets out a mighty scream.
It was one success, dude. I don't think it was that much bad. Still infected, though, most likely.
We're humans. We're squishy.
And you're a little 16-year-old kid.
Yeah, you're not even an adult, so you're especially squishy.
So,
with a stamina of 2, I am actually about as good as an adult.
You take 3 lethal damage, and you are considered grappled. Vivian, you hear this outside. What would you like to do?
I take a deep sigh. I guess I'll have to get out of bed now. So she opens the door and she peeks her head out.
You
What
see
does she
this
see?
at the end of the. You see Adam, this child, about maybe 6 feet up in the air off this tentacle. You see this 4-legged, mutated human body. Its chest is wide open with these rib-like teeth and this weird insides with 3 other bony tentacles or bony appendages, arm-like, with 4, I think I said 4 tentacles or 6 tentacles, little like biscotti tentacles flying around, and it has no like head. Its head has been like shifted down below its shoulders and rolled onto its back.
So it's just very grotesque.
With spikes sticking out. Yeah.
Where are the stairs in reference? Do I have to pass this monstrosity?
You do not. You can run. You're in one of the middle rooms, so the staircase is basically right in front of you.
Alright, so I'm gonna make a comment. Maybe I should smoke less. And then run down the stairs and outside.
Alright, so you take off.
Yeah.
It would be Adam. You're blue, so what would you like to do?
What about Weaver?
Oh, Weaver.
And Damien.
Yeah.
Well, Damien's probably closer. What did Damien want to do?
So
You probably slipped out of your room when you stealthed out, slipped out and went straight into Jim's room, actually.
yeah,
Because his room would be right next to yours.
Go into the closest room, and next I'm going to try and like jump out through the window.
You're going to try to jump out the window?
Yeah, like open the window and then, kind of jump down.
Alright, that's going to be a...
Okay.
That's going to be probably a Dex and Athletics.
I don't know his character because he has a bunch of hidden knives, so I'm not going to judge.
Minus 2 dice. Or you'll need 2 successes, sorry. 2 successes.
Okay. Whew. Come on. Ooh, no successes.
Alright. You jump out the window. You land and you're like, woo! You take a step and you sprung your ankle. You're now considered hobbled. You're moving at half speed or whatnot. And you take 1 point of lethal. As your ankle is considered spraying. Alright. Weaver.
I'm like I said, I'm still riding high after that 3 successes of I can do this, and I'm charging straight into the fray.
Yeah, there's 2 bone-curdling screams from Adam and his mother.
Yeah, I'm charging straight into the fray.
Alright.
Leveling the shotgun, and
Roll it.
yeah. Let's see. Firearms is shotgun, so 4. What is that based off? Dex?
Yeah.
Dex and firearms.
Yeah, so 5 dice for me. 2 successes.
Blam! Doosh! You take 4 lethal as the shotgun blast flies through the air, snapping into one of your chests, and the arm snaps, breaking off. Adam falls to the ground with the arm still stuck in his shoulder, letting out a scream as the pain shakes and... Alright, I believe that brings us to Adam.
I am I'm going to pretty much tear out the arm.
You pull it out. All right, pulling it out gives you 2 more lethal. And you're considered to have a bleed effect.
And I'm gonna essentially throw the arm at him as I'm running away.
All right.
Not like trying to like do any damage, but hey, have your arm back, you motherfucker.
All right. So you non-heartedly throw the arm basically at the ground as you and your mother. She grabs you and you guys head down the stairs, following behind Vivian. It is now the monster's turn.
I really wish I didn't roll so high on that composure.
I want to ask your permission on something. I don't know if it's going to float.
All right.
Can I take action as the large creature and then also as the severed arm?
No. The severed arm is considered its own impedance. It will grow and skimper off, but you're not in control of it.
Okay. Then I am going to
But you...
try... Sorry?
You do know it's either a flight or flee moment, because I mean,
yeah. I think I'm going to go out the way I came in, just try to leap back out that and run off into the forest.
All right, you can do that. You jump out the window. You take no damage because you're a massive creature, and take off running. And go.
Will I see him run into the forest?
Yes.
Any chance I could get a second blast off of him?
Yes, you can. You can run to the. On your turn, you'll run to the window where he jumped out of. What used to be a wall, and then you can take a shot at him. But we'll go back to Vivian.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you do?
I ran. No, when I ran outside, did I see him go outside, or am I on the opposite side of the house?
You're in the front of the house, and he was to the right of the house.
Okay,
so you probably did not see him.
Okay,
You probably heard it, and then you look over to your left, and you also see, oh boy, jump out the window.
Oh boy.
Damien.
Dude, what the F is going on? Damien, right? That's your name?
It was the fastest. Yeah, it was the fastest way down.
Are you okay? Did you see like a monster too? Am I not hallucinating? Like having a bad trip?
As a monster's ready to weave past them.
Unless we're all having a bad trip, no.
Okay, well, I was gonna head up to the lighthouse thing and get Jason.
All right, that's about as much conversation as you're gonna get in. We're gonna jump to, I think it was Damien next, right?
Yep. So I'm going to go into the house.
You're gonna turn back around and head back into the house?
Yeah, I'm heading back into the house.
All right.
I am going to
just spend the whole time breaking different windows in and out.
Yes. Then again, this is a man with hidden blades on his person, so I don't want to judge.
I'm gonna head into the kitchen, and I am going to. I'm gonna go looking for a box of matches.
All right, you head into the kitchen. That brings us to Adam and his mother. You guys get downstairs. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I am pretty much shaking off my mother, running to the kitchen and grabbing a spoon. I plan to light or heat up the spoon and cauterize my shoulder.
All right, you head to the kitchen to do so. You take another lethal from the bleeding, and you notice that There's no electric to turn the spark on for the gas.
It's an electric stove? Dear Lord.
No,
What?
it's a gas stove, but the electric still needs to
Sparker.
have that spark.
So there's gas now in the air, but no spark.
Only minimal.
No spark.
All right. She's grabbing towels and trying to hold them over your shoulder to stop the bleeding. And shotgun turn.
All right. Any modifiers for being further away, or?
No, because technically he would just be heading off right now.
All right. I'm tempted to use that willpower just to say F you for almost trying to shoot me.
You don't know it's him though. You didn't.
That's true.
Oh,
That's the
give
only
me-
reason why I haven't
Actually,
done it.
let's see if you notice the head, because now that he's got his back towards you, you might notice the head that's been slunk over its back.
Oh.
I
What is
recognize
this
that
roll?
mustache.
So that would be a. Let's see. What can we?
I'm definitely feeling the wits.
The
On this
wits and
Maybe investigation.
yeah, investigation.
Okay, so just 2. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you don't really. You see a head on its back. You just don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck this thing is.
No.
All right.
But I do know I'm shooting it,
All
and
right.
it's eating lead.
You take 2 more lethal.
I do.
Yep.
One's a critical success,
One's a critical success.
at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So go ahead and take 4. That probably hurt you pretty bad. You are 100% probably in survival mode now.
Can mutating cause heat?
Don't think he heard you.
Does mutating cause healing? No. You just no.
Okay.
Because the flesh has taken the damage. You need more substance to do to. So instead of growing in size or something, you can heal wounds. I guess we'll allow that.
Okay.
All right, which brings us to the monster's turn. I imagine you scamper off into the darkness.
Yes.
All right.
And while in the darkness, can I go ahead and do that? Try to soak some of this damage up with my mutations.
Yes.
How many?
I will give you 2 lethal gone.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go out of the combat, and Steven, just
Yes.
whisper me when you want to make your next move. What's everybody else doing now?
I'm going to look back at that dismembered arm and pick some cloth up or something to cover my hand and pick it up.
All right, as you reach down to pick it up, it's going to make an attack at you.
I don't think I can rightly say I'm going to dodge because I don't think he would expect that, so attack away.
All right, it's only going to be 2 dice because -3.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll go ahead and make it minus. It's going to be 1 dice.
It's a severed arm.
Yeah, it's not very. It
But it does have one of my eyes, so it knows what it.
it swings and
That's
kind
the
of
reason
starts
he can't make
to
this.
slither away like a snake.
Okay, I'm going to chase after it and shoot it.
All right. I'll go ahead and give you another shot. Go ahead. You shoot it. It keeps slithering away.
I'm just going to keep shooting it until it's fucking dead.
All right, we'll say that you go ahead and.
I got 3 more shots before I have to reload.
All right, so we'll say go ahead and take 2 more shots,
Okay.
and you kill it, or you believe it's dead. It stops moving anyway.
Yeah, I put 1 more shot into it just in case.
All right, just make sure you're
Just
keeping track of your ammo.
Double tap.
Yeah, it's I'm yeah. It spooked me once. I'm not taking the chance again.
All right.
Yeah, I'm keeping track.
So you guys hear gunshots upstairs. What are you guys doing?
Vivian's gonna start walking around the house and realize she doesn't have like any light, so she's gonna go back in the house looking for a flashlight.
Okay.
By now, Damien has probably found like a box of matches.
Yep.
I've
Please
turned
tell
off
me
the
he's
stove so that it
Thank
doesn't
God.
continue to leak gas.
Thank God.
As soon as Damien goes,
Yes. Steve, you do know that you have.
Awesome.
As I was saying, after which Damien he's going to head back to the remnants of his room.
All right. You have a screaming kid and mother behind you trying to stop bleeding.
I'm not screaming, I'm grunting in pain, but mom's screaming.
What's your resolve or composure?
Yeah. What's your composure?
Because, damn.
Adam,
Oh, wait, what?
what's your composure?
Sorry. I'm not very in this right now. It's been not to my liking, but both are 2 or both are 1.
All right. So you are.
But my
screaming-
stamina is 2.
Yeah, you're screaming a little bit. So Damien, what do you want to do?
Getting a serial killer feel off of your character, man.
You found your matches. What are you doing, Damien?
I'm gonna go walk over to Adam. Just give him a bit of a look. See if there's anything I can do to at least stop his bleeding. Maybe that'll keep him from crying, and at least keep his mother from crying.
You can. She's got pressure down pretty well. He's not taking any more damage. It doesn't look like from the bleeding. Has someone slowed down or stopped?
Okay, then I will investigate his wound to see what I can learn from it.
It's probably too soon to take the towels and stuff off. You might want to look for some bandages or something like that to actually, maybe some peroxide or something. You guys have no idea what just attacked him.
Oh, then could I cauterize his wound now that I have matches and knives?
You sure possibly can. You could heat the spoon up just like the kid was gonna do.
I'll do just that. Heat up a spoon
Okay.
and cauterize his wound.
All right. While you're doing that, what is Vivian doing?
Vivian walks into.
Oh,
the
you were looking for a light.
I was like,
What is Warren doing?
Weaver?
Weaver, sorry.
Yes. Now that I'm pretty sure this thing's dead. And I'm still looking at it like warily. I'm gonna tap it with my boot.
All right, it seems to not be moving.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pick it up with some kind of wrapping or whatever. Not to get my hands touching it or anything. You don't know what kind of diseases this damn thing has.
All right, it's probably in the bathroom. You can find a towel or a
Probably just a shower
pillowcase or
curtain. I
something.
just ripped down the shower curtain.
Okay.
Just use that.
All right.
And I take it downstairs with me. And I make sure to grab my flashlight as I'm going downstairs. And eventually find the rest.
All right, everybody seems to get to the kitchen, and you see Adam being carterized. I'm gonna need a medicine roll from you and intelligence. Adam will need to roll me a composure and resolve.
I figured stamina would be for more of a body thing.
The body is fine. The compose and resolve roll is to see if you can stay conscious for a little bit, or if the pain makes you pass out.
Okay.
It's more of a mental aspect, not a physical one.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend a willpower on this, by the way.
That's fine.
Because I'm thinking my character is going to prioritize staying conscious. He wants to not go, so...
All right. So you have cauterized the wound. You guys are all in the kitchen. Give me some RP, guys.
That fucking hurt! What the fuck was that thing?
Don't know, but I ain't dead yet. Chased it off.
That's not a comforting thought.
So it's in
Well-
the woods now?
We know bullets hurt it.
Do you think
That's comforting.
Do you think maybe this might be what caused the plane or that helicopter to crash?
Quite possibly.
Have you guys
Could
seen
be.
Jim? He was the one closest to the mess. Maybe he saw something.
Oh yeah.
I
Where
don't
was that guy, Jim?
Jim. Was he in his room?
He took second watch. If he ain't
No.
here.
That's concerning as well.
I can
Well,
probably
he's either dead or at the lighthouse.
And left us alone? That definitely shows that he isn't very trustworthy. I recommend that should we see Jim again, that we just don't trust him, period. We don't even let him get close.
I don't know. He helped the guy. Well, I guess he didn't help him. He was dead.
Yes,
What?
but he did abandon us, or he's dead, and if we see him, he shouldn't be dead. So, I'm gonna say we should probably just assume the worst, that Jim is dead.
Dude, you play too many video games. This is real life.
Does that look like something that normally comes out of real life?
I'm
Well-
with the kid on this one.
True.
I've seen my fair share of overdose people, and that don't look like any normal overdose. I'm with the kid here.
Yeah, no, that was no, not kosher. At least it's not boring.
Well,
Jesus, kid. Your fun and my fun don't seem to be matching up.
I didn't say it was fun. I just said it's not boring.
so what should we do? Should we, like, chill here, or should we, like, go... I was gonna just run straight to the White House thing, tower
The lighthouse.
thing.
I definitely
Yeah.
think we should probably get off the island as quickly as possible with a monster.
As far as I know, boat ain't coming back for 4 days.
It's proved that it
How
can
about
get in
this?
easily.
How about this, guys? How about this? How about we kill the monster?
Son of a bitch.
I mean, if it's
Ah.
dead, we can at least last 4 days.
But
Well, first we need to find weapons. Self-defense is the first issue. One gun ain't gonna protect us all.
Pick up a knife. I say, gesturing to the knives in the kitchen.
I'm just shouldering a shotgun right now. I'm just like, I'm good.
Okay, so everyone without a shotgun, grab a knife.
I don't look very.
I checked the thing that was carrying, like in front of me.
You see obvious discomfort from Adam.
Yes, once was once solid bone, it's now kind of like a belt.
With a bunch of holes in it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, kid. I double tapped.
At least you know your zombie rules, but I don't think this is a zombie.
Well, it was cut
But
off the body,
close enough. Fuck it.
and it came back alive. Pretty sure.
Yeah, close enough. Fuck it.
Olivia walks into the other room where the fireplace is and grabs the poker.
Alright, so you walk into the den. Because the only other thing downstairs is the den and the bar.
Okay.
I do grab a knife. My mom is probably not comfortable with me cussing, but after what happened, I don't think she's
Your
going to
mother
say
is kind of freaking out. She's holding a knife and it's kind of shaking in her hand.
Is she on the verge of a freak out?
She seems
Yes.
to be already had her freak out, and now she's
Oh,
into kind of a serial killer's calm before they're killed type.
Okay, that's better than freak out. Okay, that's better than freak out. I don't bother with her then. I say this fell off the creature body, and it didn't stay dead. Something else falls off of it. Make sure it stays dead.
Okay.
Damien's gonna pick a knife and just poke and prod the arm a bit.
That tickles.
Probably not the real probably not the real body. And if he says something like that, I'm gonna book it.
I'm gonna check the kid and see if if it needs to be disinfected or
It's been cauterized
It's been
already.
cauterized. It's burnt. It's black.
I'm
the
just
blood
gonna
has
check
stopped.
it over anyways, because medicine.
All right.
You have medicine?
Yes, I do.
I thought that was only Jim.
Roll medicine and wits, or medicine and intelligence.
Okay, only 3 dice for me though. Hey,
It looks like it's gonna do the job. You're surprised the kid is still awake after all that pain, though.
well, you ain't gonna die yet, kid.
I don't plan on it.
He nods his head. Should do for now. Probably should get more of a professional doctor looking at it later.
Oh, I really wish I didn't smoke all my weed.
She says, coming back into the kitchen holding a fire poker.
Are you sure that's really a problem now?
I'm more worried about giving the stoner a fire poker. But, oh well.
You know, after I almost got shot by fucking Jim, I trust the stoner more.
I see your point.
He shot at you?
Firing accident. Damn fool didn't know a damn thing about guns.
And he isn't here.
The
That's
monster
kind of-
probably killed him.
But we're looking
Worry
around
about
down here,
yourself,
right
kid.
here. Did we see any damage?
The gunshot
worry about
happened
yourself,
in the bar area.
So there's probably a couple broken bottles or something.
You know, these guys can always go look. I mean, if you're so worried about what happened to old Jimbo, investigate the bar.
Worry about yourself, kid.
Well, Damien is done.
I need all the
looking and
fucking
prodding at
information
the
I can
arm.
get to survive.
So we're gonna go walk over to the bar to investigate, see what happened to Jim.
As you walk over to the bar, you look behind the bar. There's what seems to be like a shotgun hole in the wall behind the bar. And Steve, or Jim, what do you do?
I'm pouncing.
All right, pounce.
Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker.
From behind the bar is a smaller, but a thinner, smaller creature. It's still the same one. It's just not the big bulking beast that it was. It looks like it may have healed and it's lost some of its meanness.
I hope that hurt.
So
I hope it hurt.
Jim attacks.
It'd be strength and brawl.
Strength and brawl -3 because he doesn't get a chance to dodge because he was caught unaware.
Yeah.
You hit. You slice Damien across the chest. You take 2 lethal, Damien.
Ooh.
It is now your turn to react. What do you do?
What is my position in relation to the monster?
You are on one side of the bar. It is on the other side of the bar with a long bone-like tentacle that swung across and scraped you across the chest as you tried to step back a little ways. So there is a bar in between you, but you guys can both reach across the bar. It's not like a thick bar at a club or anything. It's just one of those like little island bars.
I'm busy wiping glasses with my other tentacle.
You son of a bitch, that's my job.
So what do you
He tries to kill me, he tries to take my job.
What's a place like you doing with a girl like this?
What are you doing, Damien?
I'm gonna try and toss one of my hidden daggers at him, like aiming for his head.
He has no head.
Oh,
The head has like slumped down behind and rolled down his back a little ways.
oh, I'm gonna aim for where I believe like a human heart should be.
In its mouth, all right? Because his chest is nothing but a giant mouth.
Yeah.
Center mass. Center mass.
Center mass.
All right, roll it. -3.
Okay, what am I rolling?
It would be me. I think there's a weaponry,
Yeah.
and dex because you're throwing.
Okay. -3.
-3.
Just one.
It flies and
Ow.
bounces off the bone of one of his ribs, and it's now
It's a
teeth.
A success.
Oh,
it was
is
a success.
It is a success.
Oh, you throw it. It flies in its mouth. I thought it. Sorry, I misread there. It flies through his mouth and pierces something deep inside. You take 2 lethal. Jim,
We're some lucky son of a bitches.
everybody else roll me a composure plus wits because I don't think either of them yelled.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. Oh, yeah, they got crit successes. I only got 2 successes.
Yeah, they all heard. All right.
I'm charging in.
I'm fucking disappearing. Bye.
You know, that's fair.
The kid.
I tangled with this thing once before, and I'm not very happy with the results. I'm going. Bye.
All right.
Dude,
I think I'd probably follow Adam.
All right. All right. Then I'll get to you guys. So the only one running in there will be
Weaver.
Weaver. What do you do?
Mr. Savage. Shotgun blast.
Roll it. -3.
Okay, I'm just gonna use a willpower. Thing needs to stay fucking down. So that's just 5 dice for me. That's
All
2
right.
successes.
2 successes. That's 4 damage, lethal damage. Does that take you down, Jim?
Not yet.
All right. All right. Adam, where do you run with your mother behind you?
I'm gonna disappear into the forest. I'm probably going to head towards the lighthouse, but I'm going to first fucking, like, disappear. Like,
Alright.
I'm going to fucking stealth my way. And
one
since it's
moment.
going to be sorry.
As you run into the woods, you have your mother. Vivian, give me a wits plus investigation to try. Or let's go with stamina and athletics to try to keep up with him. Okay, you start to fall behind. Adam, how would you like to kill your mother?
Oh my god!
Oh, yes. This is what I figured would happen. And I'm guessing we're in the trees when this happens and disappeared.
Yes, you are disappeared in the woods, so you get to brutally kill your mother. But unfortunately, Vivian is nowhere to be seen. She's lost in the woods.
I'm gonna... Essentially, I'm going to turn around the corner of a tree very quickly, and so that my mother quickly loses sight of me, and when she turns around to join me, I'm staring her right in the face.
All right.
And with a knife in her guts. With a cruel smile.
She gasps. And
I'm assuming I'm going to take over her.
All right. So you absorb her, or
Yeah.
all right. So you can mutate into a medium creature. You'll have.
I think I'm going to hold off on the mutation.
All right. If you absorb her, you have to mutate.
Or can I heal?
You can heal.
That would be much preferable, considering I have 6 out of 8 lethal damage.
All right. You will do something with that mass, though. So you will only take some of her. So you will leave most of her behind if you just want to heal yourself.
That would be preferable.
All right. So go ahead and take up back to full health. And there's still a
Fight going on.
like 75% of a body left. All right. Vivian is lost in the woods. We're back to, I believe it is Jim's turn.
Yep. I'm running. I want to try to crash through.
All right. You bust through the window.
I'm doing the same thing over again. I'm gonna chase after him, shoot him.
All right. So Damien, you can throw a knife, and Warren, you can. What the hell? You
Can I
can.
Sorry, that...
Can I spend a willpower?
That's him throwing
to
a
add
knife.
Defense?
Huh?
Can I spend a willpower to add to my defense? I don't know if it'll work that way.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Unfortunately. You
Well,
can run away, or you can take the dodge action.
Oh,
But if you take the dodge action, you don't get to make an attack turn.
right.
So do you want to stay and fight, run?
Yeah, I'll try to. Screw it. You only live once. I'm just on a.
It's
Weaver.
kill or be killed.
Yep. I'm going to take a bite out of Weaver with me.
Ooh, you're gonna try to take a bite out of Weaver. All right.
Dodging.
You're going to take the dodge action?
I'm
So
gonna
you
take the
can't
dodge
shoot-
action. Fuck
So you
that
can't
shit.
hit me later.
Huh?
Yeah, I can't shoot you.
Yeah, you can't shoot him later. Minus
And you
6
can't,
to your dice pool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, love of God, please do not hit.
If he hits you, it's going to hurt.
Willpower.
Yeah,
That doesn't work on dodge.
I'll spend it works for me. I'll spend a willpower.
The attacker.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And since it's a last ditch effort, I would assume willpower is perfectly
No, that's
acceptable.
perfectly fine.
You hit. You take 6 lethal as this giant mouth
Motherfucker.
bursts through the bar that was dividing you, and it's vertical. It opens up and just reaches out and takes a big bite out of like your arm, your thigh, your hip, and it pulls back. It fucked you up. You
So I'm thinking
also
of
now
-1.
have the bleed effect.
Okay.
All right. So,
Damien.
You are a man of impeccable taste.
You hear as the head on its back tries to speak with no lungs, no vocal cords.
Stab the motherfucker!
All right, you try to stab it.
Does he have his back to me?
No, it'd be more of your side. His side is to you, not necessarily his back.
Okay.
But I mean, you're a sidestep away from being behind it. But think of like a dog with a human body on top. It's just a lot less mass than what it was when it was upstairs.
Okay. I wanna take that sidestep, and can I spend a point of willpower and like throw like two knives at him?
You can't throw
Step.
2 knives, no. But you can add willpower to your throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna add a point of willpower to my throw.
All right.
So that gives me intelligence plus blades. Is
To
it-
throw it is Dex plus your
No,
blades.
dex
Yeah, Dex
Dex
and
plus-
weaponry.
and weaponry. And what does the willpower add?
3 dice.
3 dice.
Oh, so it's just gonna be dex plus weaponry then.
Dex, weaponry plus. Okay, so because of the -3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
It sticks.
It's
Oh.
a 10.
It showed up 0 though, right?
I know.
What in the world? See, I thought I'm not going blind. It's a crit success, so you take 2.
However, there is a crit fail on it.
I don't know if that rule. I think that's an extra dice because he crit.
It's
Because
alright.
otherwise he. Yeah.
You are going to
Yeah,
take
it's an
4
extra dice.
lethal as the knife sticks into the head that's on your back. Why not?
That is a dead pig.
And then it kind of and slinks to the ground.
I'm immediately treating myself.
How are you going to treat yourself? What are you
I
doing?
have alcohol. There's some towels in the kitchen. I'll rip up anything I need to make for bandages.
All right, you head to the kitchen and you pour alcohol. You're going to take let's go with a point of lethal. And because you've got multiple wounds, you're going to need help to stop all the bleeding.
Okay,
Damien, are you
so-
going to help him?
Yeah, I'm gonna help you stop the bleeding.
Sweet.
All right. So while you guys are patching Warren up, both of you guys can give me a medicine and
Okay, I'm gonna use
wits or intelligence for that. Adam, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and be super sneaky with this.
Ooh, no successes.
Is it wits plus medicine? You said.
Wits or intelligence plus medicine, whichever is
Okay.
highest for you. It don't matter.
So it's 4. That's 7 dices for me because I'm using willpower. Because fuck that shit.
All right, you get the bleeding stopped and everything. And
I treat, disinfect, and everything. You know, the whole jam. I'm like, I look at Damien. I'm just like, fuck.
all right, as you say, fuck, you spit up some blood, and your vision begins to go a bit weary. You seem poisoned,
Son of a bitch.
and you take
Not even
another
with 2
point of
crits?
lethal.
That's me dead then, because I took 1 bleeding and that's 9. Yeah, I'll be dead.
Alright, you lay on the table and you. At least I stopped the bleeding. And then his eyes don't close, and he's just looking up at Damien.
Well, I just like fully sink down to my knees, like me. No, I just say me, like to finish my sentence and then just go flat on my face.
All right.
Well, that
Do you want
sucks.
the Yeah, do you want the shotgun?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the shotgun.
Okay, I have 5 in the shotgun and 19 spare bullets on my body.
Yeah, I'm just gonna loot your corpse and
Just
take
gonna
all your spare ammo.
Loot your corpse.
Take your spare and take the
You know what's
shotgun.
really, you know what's really funny? I had a bunch of firearms. Too bad I can't use them now.
All right. I don't think Vamp's back yet. So Adam, what are you up to?
I'm back.
Oh, she is.
Vamp, what do you want to do? You lost them in the woods. You don't know where they went.
I can still see the lighthouse,
Of course.
so I'm gonna still head towards the lighthouse.
Are you full out running or sneaking?
Running.
All right. You take off running. Adam, what are you doing? Adam?
I'm
Oh,
sending
okay.
messages. Sorry. Being super sneaky.
Yes, I love that. That's why I was like, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. It's
Yeah.
usually me doing it in the role play.
Yep, no, I'm gonna not tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to probably wreck your shit too.
Okay. It's the fucking snakes.
He did absorb snakes for the poison specifically.
Son of a bitch, I forgot about that. There was no way I would have known that. There's no way I would have known that.
What are you doing, Adam?
Motherfucker.
You wouldn't hear that, no. And I'm going. No, I'm not going to modify your sheet because you haven't morphed into anything.
I thought I was saying that I was doing that for the morph.
No, you instead of morphine, you decided to look the same but use some of her body.
Oh no
to
no
heal.
no! Here. Let me do.
Okay, I see the thing. Okay, yeah. Let me now modify your sheet, Adam.
Yeah, that's that.
All right.
Bada ba, bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, boom, boom.
Oh no! What's going on here?
I told you everything.
All right. So
Oh my god.
you're gonna go ahead and morph. No. And You should now be good to go. And you're going to get some more life. All right. All right. So, back in the house, what is Damien doing?
So, Damien is going to do the same thing Weaver initially did. He's going to take some alcohol and basically disinfect the wound on his chest.
All right. You just
No
got
way.
cut. You rub it on. It's disinfected pretty good.
Okay, after that, I am going to start making my way to the lighthouse.
All right.
All but I'm going to go stealth because what I saw was a small monster. In my mind, the big monster might still be out there.
True enough. All
So
right.
I'm going to go stealthing into the woods.
So roll me a
Towards the
Dex
lighthouse.
plus Stealth.
Dex plus stealth. That is 7.
All right. You are stealth. All right. Vivian, you get to the lighthouse. Breathing pretty hard. What do you do?
Mr. Voorhees? Is that your name? Hello? Anybody here?
The door opens. What? What do you want? This is...
I try to push past him
All right. You push past him.
and close the door behind me.
All right.
So, did you notice the crash earlier?
Huh?
Fire, explosion, anything?
No. I'm a pretty
Well-
deep sleeper, and it's pretty quiet up here.
Well, there's a lot going on down by the house, and we need to call for backup.
Oh, you need to make an emergency. You know there's a radio down at the house, right?
Yeah, well, if you were awake and noticed what happened, a helicopter crashed into the barn where the generator and stuff was. Power not there anymore. Crazy monster dude killing people.
All
We
right,
need backup.
It's all the way upstairs. Let's go. Adam, you get to the lighthouse as they make their way up the stairs. Inside. I don't believe she locked the door. So, if you want to tell me what you're doing, Adam?
Sorry, I was muted. No, she didn't. I'm finding this interesting. So, let's go ahead.
Alright, you can do that pretty easily.
And, I'm going to wait.
Alright.
Wait for my, opportunity, as it were.
Alright. Vivian, you get to the top. It's just like it's about midway up, and it's just a room with like a makeshift kitchen. Think of an efficiency apartment and stuff.
Okay.
The radio's over there, and you can call for help.
Alright, I look at it. Do I how to use this thing?
Yeah, you just hit or he can do it for you. Jason can do it for you.
Yeah, Jason, you should do it. It's your thing.
Alright, Jason starts calling for help. And while you're doing that, Damien, you get to the Lighthouse.
So I am going to stealth into the lighthouse as well.
All right. You open the door, you move in, and the reason you're here isn't for what you thought. You want to kill Vivian and Jason or infect them. You are now a creature as well. What do you do?
I assume I'm going to notice a compatriot nearby.
He got a high stealth, but yeah, you guys would notice each other.
I take a peek over my shoulder, just, recognizing that Adam's there. And I am going to stealth up. I'm going to basically look around the bottom floor of the lighthouse, then stealth. Then, if I find nothing, I'll stealth my way upstairs.
All right. You are unmutated as well, and you have still the wound. So roll your Dex plus Stealth against Vivian. You can roll me a. What did we call it? Investigation plus wits?
Yeah, that was, I believe, the combination.
Listening.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything. I'm focused on Jason.
All right.
Making sure he's
Damien.
saying the right stuff and not saying that I'm crazy or anything.
Are you staying downstairs too, Adam?
Let me go ahead and do something here.
Am I the last survivor of the group right now?
So that's the thing that happens.
Yes, you are.
What
We
was
was
that? What
the
was that
last
for?
to fall.
I'm sorry, I don't see a whisper or anything. Did I miss it?
Hold up, I'm
Oh, okay.
Kind of ironic. Pothead.
All right.
Pot is the last one.
Damien, as you stealth up the stairs and you look in, you notice that they're standing by the radio calling for help. Jason on the radio, Vivian standing next to him. What do you do?
I'm gonna basically announce myself to them, like, hey guys, you could have waited.
All right, RP that out.
Oh, Damien, right? Oh God, I'm
Yep.
glad someone else. Did you see Adam and his mom? I lost him in the.
No, didn't see Adam or his mama, but maybe they just got lost in the thicket, maybe. I'm sure they'll be here eventually.
Yeah. Jason is calling in for help right now. I'm surprised he believed me with all this crap's going on. It's crazy. Monster killing people and just.
You said it was
Crazy.
a plane crash. A chopper
I
crash.
mentioned a monster killing people, Jason. Come on, get it together. Call for help.
Jesus Christ, of potheads. Like somebody.
All right.
Oh my
Pretty much
god.
sober now. Like,
That's true. Maybe that's why. You're dealing with
Calm
harsh
down,
reality.
calm down, Vivian, calm down.
All right. So, what would you like to do, Damien?
So, I am going to set the shotgun down, not to arouse any suspicion.
All right.
who is the closest to me?
Vivian, because he's Jason Voorhees is on the radio.
Okay.
And Vivian would be pacing back and forth behind him.
Alright, so it is 9 o'clock. This is the end. So we will have each of you two explain how you make the final kill, because Vivian and Jason are basically helpless here.
Well,
Damien, describe to me how you kill Vivian, and Adam, describe to me how you killed Jason, is how I undertook what you guys were going to do.
Alright, so I'm actually gonna go with a different idea than me kill Vivian and Adam kill Jason.
Well, I have Adam stealthing in to kill Jason.
yeah, and I I rolled at least enough that Vivian didn't notice me.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk up to Vivian and basically, pat on the shoulder, offer some comfort in camaraderie, and then just whip out one of my hidden blades and then just jab it into her neck.
All right.
And I get a nice big old bite, pretty much taking off the shoulder of Jason.
All right. And
As he screams into the radio, and more backup is coming.
dun dun dun.
More food.
That was my horror game. There's a bunch of ways it could have been done. The thing's main weakness in this one was going to be salt water, but nobody ran to the ocean to swim out in the ocean or anything like that. I hope you guys all had fun.
Yeah.
I probably would have died if I went into the salt water, because the thing was already corrupting me and stuff like that. So,
So I hope you guys had a good time. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream now.